Welcome back. In the last session, we spoke about what a track sheet is, and in this next part, we're going to be putting together a track sheet. In terms of how we're going to do this, the process, we're going to first of all create a sheet from the finstat.kes. We're going to format that sheet appropriately so that it is a track sheet. Once we're done with that, we are then going to incorporate the different aspects for the P&L statement, the totals. For the balance sheet, we're going to use the averages, and for the cash flow statement, we're going to be using the totals once again. And once we're done with that, then start working on that sheet as appropriately to be able to incorporate the differences, the absolute differences, the percentage differences, to put together some conditional formatting to tell us when there's changes and so forth. Anyway, let's just get on to it. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the finstat.kes sheet, and I'm going to create a copy of this. I'll just right click, move all copy, create a copy, and I'm going to put this just next to the finstat.kes, as you see there. So let me click OK there. So if I click OK, I end up with my next sheet. I'm going to change this to the name track, and I'm going to change the tab color. And the tab color I'm going to be using is a light turquoise. I'm going to be using this color, which is what we usually use for track sheets, because they incorporate a lot of dead numbers, in the sense values and not formulas. So I'm going to use that in this case. We don't need a lot of the information that's here, so I'm going to clear quite a bit of it. So I'm going to go from line J all the way till the end. So I'll just press Shift space to just select the entire column. That's Control space, select all the way till the end. And what I'm going to do now is use the shortcuts Alt HEA, which is really for clearing all the formatting in a specific cell. So once I've been able to clear that, and again, you don't have to use the shortcuts all the time. You could always go to home, and once you've gone to home, you could come in and come to this part where it's for clearing, and if you click on clear all, it will do the same thing. In this case, I've already cleared, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. Of course, if I refresh these, you'll see that these items go to blank, and I don't need them as blanks. I need them as in this case, we see the totals, and then as we move along, we need the averages and then the totals. So I'm going to bring in those totals here, and I'm going to bring them in as links. So I'll go to the finstat.kes. Remember, everything is aligned, so I'm just going to select all the way from that point, copy that. I'm going to go to the track sheet right there, Control Shift Q. That brings in everything down there. For the balance sheet, I need to be having the averages. I don't have the averages here, so let me just put a quick formula there. It goes to the average, and as I'm averaging that, I'm going to average from the beginning all the way, not till the end, because the zeros here will be counted till column U. I'm going to click enter at that point, and then I'm going to copy that formula, and this is a formula I'm going to apply all the way down for the balance sheet. So till that point, Alt H V F, that formats the formulas for me, and if I do that, you'll see there's some issues there because of the zeros. So I'm going to clear those items there, because we cannot do averages of 0. That's why that div 0 function is coming up. So I'm just deleting those, and I think I'm almost done. That's the second last one. And so there I have my averages, and then just coming down now just to check. Here I already had the other numbers. I probably need to have some averages for these additional cells here, so I'm just going to copy the formula. So I'll just come in here and I'll just paste these averages on this cell. That is as at the start. Remember, that's a running balance, and that's why we're not using the totals in this case. And if I do that, I see what the averages would be. The next thing I'm going to be doing now is just taking these items here once again as indicated earlier, and I can copy these all the way down. I don't have any problem doing that. Control C. Remember, everything is aligned, so I'm going to do that from non-current assets. So I go to my track sheet at non-current assets, Control Shift Q, and of course that goes all the way. So we stop there. When we come back, we continue building this track sheet. Thank you very much.